From America's sweetheart to the ultimate mean girl. Today, Blake Lively has the world against her, and it seems like it's for good reason. Harsh words with journalists, feuds with co-stars, sweetie, don't touch me, and ultimatums to directors. I'm not supposed to be talking about this. Is this actress now on Hollywood's blacklist? Let's dig into it. For many, Blake Lively was the epitome of perfection. A happy wife, devoted mother of four, style icon, and beloved actress. But this summer, a series of incidents suddenly put that image in question. The buzz began with the promo campaign for Blake's new movie, It Ends With Us, but we'll dive into that in detail later. In the meantime, check out this video from the premiere, where Blake asks her fans not to scream so much. But that's really nothing compared to the next story. Norwegian journalist Kirsty Fla released a snippet of her 2016 interview with the star, and it's left the world in shock. Blake responded quite strangely to the woman's compliment about her pregnancy. First of all, congrats on your little bump. Congrats on your little bump. Do you think that's a normal reaction? I think she was probably 8 months pregnant. She had it wasn't a small bump even, it was quite big. But I just wanted to say it in a kind of disarming way, congrats on your little bump. And I don't understand still why that is offensive. But it didn't stop there. The actress started deliberately ignoring the journalist, making a point to talk only to her colleague, and even criticize the questions. Did you guys love wearing those kind of clothes? Yeah. And working in digital, so talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes. Good. Naturally, Lively's behavior didn't go over well with her fans. The biggest misconception was everyone thinking Blake was a nice person. Blake was so effortlessly mean. This is a classic high school bullying method. Acting like you totally click with your bestie right in front of the third wheel to make them feel as excluded and ostracized and rejected as possible. Kirsty herself began getting questions about why she only released this old video now. According to her, she's recently heard several similar unpleasant stories from her coworkers as well. I just felt like, you know what? It's not okay to behave like that, and I think it needs to be called out. But here's the kicker. This woman was infertile. Now imagine how it must have felt for her to hear Lively's response. The reporter even admitted that she wanted to quit after that interview. The apology was definitely needed, but as expected, the actress didn't respond to these high-profile videos at all. Overall, it feels like Blake isn't too keen on being asked about pregnancy and her kids. You have a baby at home, and you have a baby on the way. Congratulations. What makes you say that? The shark told me. You don't ever say that to a woman. To handle the situation, she often cracks jokes, but they come across as pretty rude, don't you think? Probably have diapers in the car. Honestly, if that would help kids, that could just give you some of those. Thank you. The diapers, not the kids. Another tactic Blake uses is to just shift the focus to the person she's talking to. You just had a baby. Yeah, I just had one. 3 months old. Wow, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm in it. How's your little one? I'm 2 now. Wow, I had another one January 1st. I just met someone who had triplets. Holy cow. Does it not freak you out? No, I can get a third boob. This next example is from 2014, when Blake was expecting her first child, daughter James. A reporter asked how her pregnancy was going, mentioning that his wife often complained of leg pain. The actress made an awkward joke in response. Oh, she's just taking advantage. Shame total. We just lie. You're good. It's the perfect way to get what you want all the time. If you want chocolate ice cream at midnight, you're behaving. Within just a few days, this interview on TikTok was viewed by over 9 million users. The comments are divided. Some think it was just sarcasm, while others are upset with her. I really don't see what people are mad about. Imagine all the women who are genuinely experiencing these things during pregnancy, and their husbands are going to just be dismissive now. In 2017, Lively was clearly annoyed by a question about her future career plans. When asked, "What's next?" she wasn't pleased at all. What does that mean? Well, in terms of trying, you apparently you're not going to sing if you... And then you can say, I sang in this movie. Well, yeah, see the movie. I did see the movie. But we're gonna give you a pop twist. We're gonna give you It seems like humor might be a defensive reaction for the actress, but it's not always appropriate.
Please say hi to Stephanie, my girlfriend. Stephanie, like, you should leave him.
This spring, she made a public joke about Kate Middleton after it was revealed that Prince William's wife had used AI in a family portrait. Blake posted a comically edited photo promoting her Betty Buzz beverage line. Just days later, it was revealed that the Princess of Wales was undergoing cancer treatment. Blake then had to apologize for mocking her. I made a silly post around the Photoshop fails frenzy, and oh man, that post has me mortified today. I'm sorry. But perhaps the biggest controversy erupted over Lively's new movie. It Ends With Us. Criticism of the actress is coming from all directions, but let's break it down step by step. We'll start with this video.
Hello, Blake Lively here, Colleen Hoover, and It Ends With Us is in theaters now, so grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
In case you're not aware, the movie tackles the sensitive issue of domestic violence. However, listening to Blake's comments, it sounds more like a lighthearted romantic comedy. Fans also noticed that the actress seemed to deliberately avoid discussing the serious themes of the film. Instead, she eagerly talked about fashion and clothes.
The boots were mine. There's these great Louboutins that are also a close-up on them when we're dancing in the bar. Those are mine.
Interestingly, during the movie's promotional campaign, Lively also launched her hair care line. Perfect timing, right? She also took the chance to promote other products, like her alcohol brand, even though she doesn't drink.
You never had a Guinness tea?
No, I don't drink, so I avoid
I actually I mean, I make drinks and I'll taste them, but like, you never had a Guinness tea?
No, but I need to. But what about supporting those who suffer from abuse? The actress just laughed it off again.
So if someone understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it? Like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share? Well, I could just location share you and then we could,
This video quickly went viral on social media, with people in the comments outraged and confused about what happened to the once cute Lively.
And all Blake needed to say was, if I ever got the opportunity to meet any survivors or people who related to the film on such a personal level, I would be so honored and so grateful that you would share your story with me. That's literally all. Even if she did not want to speak with them, even if she would never run into them on the street because she doesn't want to walk around Manhattan without her security or whatever, all you needed to say was that.
On the other side, Justin Baldoni, the lead actor and director of It Ends With Us, tried to address the film's main theme more directly, expressing support for those dealing with abusive relationships. At the same time, fans noticed that he didn't give any joint interviews with his on-screen partner. What's more, Justin was absent from all the group photos with the cast. On top of that, he arrived at the NYC premiere an hour before Lively. Rumor has it that the actors couldn't find common ground at all.
Considering how she was acting in front of me, I'm thinking, okay, maybe she wasn't the easiest person to work with.
Online chatter suggests that Lively completely overshadowed Justin as the leader of the project. Allegedly, she told him how they should kiss and even rewrote some scenes. Plus, her husband, Ryan Reynolds, somehow got involved in the process.
We help each other, we work together so much. So the iconic rooftop scene in this movie, my husband actually wrote it. Nobody knows that, but you now. He works on everything I do, I work on everything he does. So his wins, his celebrations are mine, and mine are his. I mean, he's all over this film.
There was also a situation where Baldoni, who has back problems, asked his trainer how to protect himself while lifting Lively in a scene. Blake supposedly took offense, feeling like his question was a dig at her weight. They stopped talking after that. Later, the actress insisted on using a Lana Del Rey song for the soundtrack, despite Justin's strong opposition.
They felt like it was, like too charged and heavy, and things are so good with Ryle at that point, so you don't want to feel that charge. And I was like, the moment Atlas enters, things are charged and heavy.
Blake was the creative producer on the project, so she had the authority to make edits. But it's puzzling why they couldn't have discussed things without drama and approached it more creatively. We also noticed that the actress didn't mention her movie partner in any interviews. Meanwhile, despite their differences, Baldoni always spoke positively about Lively.
And she's a producer on the film from the beginning to the end. She was extremely involved, but she really made the film better. And there were many instances where I honestly just tried to get out of the way and let her take the lead.
When asked if Justin was up for a sequel, he sort of hinted that he likely wouldn't be involved in any way.
I think like Lively's ready to direct. That's what I think.
In fact, the actress has had a long-standing reputation for being difficult to work with, even since the release of Gossip Girl, which made her famous. Blake had some competition with co-star Leighton Meester. It's worth listening to one of their exchanges from a press conference.
She would seem like the obvious choice, but she's also got, flaws as well. But I think I'm just brunette because of the books. Not everyone knows blondes are nicer anyway.
Check out the awkward pause that follows. At the same event, Blake stirred things up by unexpectedly calling her co-workers monkeys.
Another problem was no pet monkey. Chaz has a matching pet monkey with coordinating outfits, and I was like, I would love to be part of the show, but I can't act with a monkey. And then I got a few of them.
Realizing she'd messed up, the actress tried to explain herself.
Come on, it was a joke.
We also can't forget America Ferrera's reaction to some of Lively's comments. During the promo for the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2, the conversation somehow turned to Gossip Girl again.
If you haven't seen Gossip Girl, just about everything has happened.
Unbelievable.
No, you'd be surprised how much hasn't happened.
You can see just how interested America was in the whole thing by the look on her face.
We all kind of hated each other, so we have to meet more people or each other's parents.
And finally, the Anna Kendrick story. It's said that during the filming of A Simple Favor, the two actresses struggled to get along. Both ambitious and emotional, they were always vying to see who was cooler.
Constantly have to call Blake and be like, it's okay, you're good at giving interviews, I promise you, people like you, they respect you. A lot of talk. Gotta give her a pep talk. I'm like, we're amazing, we're powerful. I mean, I'm the reason she gets out of bed at 4. And Anna's just a neomaniac, as you can see.
These two were always getting on each other's nerves, and it seems Anna came out on top in that battle.
I met Blake a few times through Ryan on that film. And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know. Look at the body language experts analyzing this right here.
While people are buzzing about all those Lively scandals, her latest film has already raked in over $285 million worldwide. That's quite impressive. Considering the budget was just $20 million, it looks like she's managed to turn the controversy into profit. However, there are whispers that directors might shy away from working with her in the future, and she's reportedly worried about a possible Hollywood boycott. Do you think Lively's career is threatened now, or will it only boost her popularity? Share your thoughts in the comments.